We're only as safe as we remain vigilant. I pledge to continue to not have meetings with developers behind closed doors as I've done for the entire 22 years I've been your councilman, and I pledge not to take contributions from developers, active applicants before Newcastle County Council. Until we meet again, Bob Weiner, your county councilman. Dear friends, I have a couple confessions to make. When I was a teenager, I illegally jumped off that bridge right over the Brandywine River. And another confession. My Friends of Bob Weiner campaign organization treasurer inadvertently accepted a $1,000 contribution from a developer who was an active applicant in a project outside my district. I have a policy for the last 22 years. I don't accept contributions from developers, even though they're lawful, because I want to avoid the appearance of conflict of interest. This is a wonderful opportunity today to give back that $1,000, not to the developer, but to the Brandywine Conservancy to help preserve our Brandywine River.
Hello, 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 all my social media constituents. How are you? I'm back out today with Bob Weiner. We took a trip up to the Brandywine River Museum of Art up in Chaddsford, Pennsylvania. I'm really excited to show you what he's got going on today.
Good afternoon. This is Bob Weiner at the Brandywine River Museum, which is also the Brandywine Conservancy. I'm going to step over by the window. And we're here in order to interview Ellen Ferretti, who is the director of one of the two organizations that share space here. We have the Brandywine River Museum and the Brandywine Conservancy. We'll meet her in just a moment. How long have you been living in this area?
A little over 2 years now.
Very nice.
Yes, beautiful.
Yes, it is. The center of the world.
It is, and we get to have the benefit of two states right next door to each
That's
other.
correct.
Love it.
And we'll get to tell folks today why Delawareans should care about this Pennsylvania institution, Brandywine Conservancy and Brandywine River Museum. Let's have a seat on the bench. The Brandywine Conservancy protects and conserves land, water, natural, and cultural resources of the Brandywine-Christina watershed. The Brandywine Conservancy professional staff provides conservation and planning services to private landowners and municipal officials in southeastern Pennsylvania and northern Delaware. The Brandywine Conservancy is made stronger through the dedication and hard work of members and donors. I'm pleased to introduce to you Ellen Ferretti, Director of Brandywine Conservancy. How are you, Ellen?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing fine.
Wonderful.
You know, here we are in this 15-acre campus. We've got native plant gardens around us, a river trail. Thank you for inviting us out to explore the grounds, visit the museum. Tell us about the classes and programs related to art and the environment.
Well, it's an overarching theme here at Brandywine Conservancy and Museum of Art, and we have a lot of children's programs based on the theme Art and Nature. And as a matter of fact, we have an exhibit right now called Natural Wonders that explores the intersection of art and nature. It's magnificent.
Very nice. And what do we have on the 15-acre campus outside the building proper?
Well, outside of the museum, we have certain other buildings, you know, for facilities, for development. And of course, we have the Conservancy buildings, what was formerly known as the Environmental Management Center, the EMC, and the Clayburgh building where our municipal assistance program is housed.
Mm-hmm. How would my constituents in Brandywine 100 and northern Newcastle County generally benefit from membership, and if you could particularly address pathways and water quality as well?
Sure. Well, of course, membership to the Brandywine Conservancy and Museum of Art allows you access to member-only activities on both sides of the house, Conservancy and Museum of Art. The Brandywine Conservancy is 51 years old this year and was started as the Tri-County Conservancy, serving Chester and Delaware counties in Pennsylvania and Newcastle County in Delaware right from its inception. So we've been conserving land in Newcastle County for 51 years. Recently, we just launched what's an extension of the Brandywine Creek Greenway into Newcastle County, and we're working with both county officials, City of Wilmington officials, and private citizens, our partner being Delaware Greenways, to extend what will one day be an interconnected series of greenways and trails up and down the entire Brandywine. And of course, awareness is everything. So the more people are aware of the Brandywine, the more they will protect the Brandywine. And a lot of our preservation efforts were geared at protection. One notable one that we've been at for many, many years is preserving lands and waters in the headwaters in Honeybrook. It's a highly agricultural community, and we've been working with the Plainstead farmers up there for many years to institute good management practices that protect the water from the activities on the land.
Very nice. And of course, as far as interconnectivity and bike ped friendliness, that's music to my ear. That's my number one passion. And we have so many people in Newcastle County that care and share your dream and mission. So as you mentioned, Delaware Greenways, of which I'm an active member on the advisory board. And of course, when you say county officials, this is my council district and I'm passionate about this. I'm so pleased that we're now extending with the partnership of the William Penn Foundation and Brandywine Conservancy, our open space preservation education through trailways, which enables people to become friendly with the Brandywine River Valley, and that way we can educate them and they'll want to be preservers as well. Okay. So how can we join? How can we donate to help in this worthy cause that we in Delaware and Pennsylvania share?
Well, of course, we have our website, brandywine.org, and you can look up the activities of Brandywine Conservancy on the website, as well as the Brandywine River Museum of Art. Everything should be there. And if not, anybody could certainly email me if my contact information is on the website as well. Love to speak with anybody who would have any questions.
Well, I'd like to start off that donation by making a personal commitment myself. This is a $1,000 contribution to Brandywine Conservancy from Friends of Bob Weiner.
Thank you so very much. It is only because of supporters like you that we can do what we do. Simply put, thank you.
And when the Brandywine River was in danger of being developed in the 1960s, it was the good folks, that founders here, that raised enough money to purchase this land and found the Brandywine Conservancy. Then in 1971, the Brandywine Conservancy opened the Brandywine River Museum of Art in what was then the renovated Hoffman's Mill. I sort of remember that. I'm an older kid. So in 1864, that was part of the Conservancy's first preservation efforts, this grist mill from 1864, and we've already done a history of all the mills along the banks of the Brandywine.
Oh.
So will you then please join us at our Delaware Greenways meeting, at Newcastle County meeting, when we go ahead to help fund a new overlay zone that I'm sponsoring, which will enhance, preserve, and protect the Brandywine River Valley, called the Scenic and Corridor Overlay Zone Protection.
Okay, well, please send me some information.
I will. Thank you very much, Ellen.
Thank you.
This has been Ellen Ferretti, the director of the Brandywine Conservancy.